Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dynamo video where we give you our favorite 5 picks for prize picks. Today in the NBA, we got some good games coming up, so we're going to be taking a look at some of these players and props. Got a lot of crazy ones today. First thing you'll notice, actually, we're on rebounds here. Let's go over 2 points. Is Kelly Oubre all the way up at 23 points? Extremely high for a guy that, hasn't averaged that many points ever in a season. And LaMelo Ball is out, but, they still have Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward. These guys are going to get their shots up as well. 23 just seems like really high. It was also at 23.5 earlier. So if it goes up to that, I think that's a really good smash spot. Obviously, last game he got it with 26, but that's just one game. 2 games before that, 18 and 15. And I don't know how many times he's gotten 23 this year, but you could probably count it on one hand. So that just seems like an excessively high overreaction to one game. And they still got Rozier, who is projected for 23 as well. And then you got Gordon Hayward here, projected just 16.5, who hit 27, 21, 19, and then 15. Another overreaction, it seems like, on their part here to Hayward, knocking him down to 16.5. Expected this one to be 17.5. So I think this is another good spot you could take. And if you are taking Oubre on the under and Hayward on the over, you're expecting a good game from Hayward, which would mean less opportunities and shots for Oubre. So these two kind of go hand in hand as well. And then we just have to scroll one more down to see one of the highest points props we've seen all year, 36.5 for Damian Lillard. And he can definitely get you there. But even last game with Anthony Simons back, he got 41. Historically, with Simons in the lineup this year and last, playing over 25 minutes per game, Lillard's points have been down by a lot. So I think we can expect a regression here with Simons back. And 36.5 is just so much. Against Atlanta, he could see DeJounte Murray as well, which is going to be one of his tougher matchups. So I think we could take the under on Lillard. 36.5 is wild. So now we're going to get off of the points train here. Go to rebounds with Cam Johnson. His rebounds is set at just 3.5. Hasn't been getting that many boards as of late, but averaging closer to 4 on the season. And in a good spot here against Boston, which could be a tougher defensive game where he could get more offensive rebounds. Also, the Celtics are not a great rebounding team, so he could find himself coming up with some offensive rebounds as well in this one. So I definitely like the over on Cam Johnson, 3.5 boards. The next one here is Talen Horton-Tucker. We're going to take an under on him on the 3-pointers made. Horton-Tucker has just never been a good 3-point shooter. Right now, he's hot from 3. 2, 2, 1, and 2. To get 2, he's been shooting incredibly high percentages. So this is one you probably want to come over and check out his stats. His first year in the league, he played 6 games, 13.5 minutes, and shot a career-high 30.8% from 3, which is not very good. But you can't even really count this season because he played 6 games. So really in a full season, his career high is 28.2. This year, shooting 27.5 and making just 0.7 threes per game. Obviously, as of late, he's playing a lot more minutes. But you could see he's been shooting incredibly percentage-wise. In the last 2 games, he's shooting 66.6%. Had a stinker game from 3 the game before that, but then shot 40%. And then 33%, which is actually high for him, shooting 1 for 3. So I could see a regression coming here in his abilities to make these shots. He doesn't take a ton of them. Even in 30 minutes, he only got 3 shots up. This game in overtime, He got 6 up, but normally I think you'll see him take around 3 or 2 3-pointers in a game. And, he's got to hit 2 out of 3 of those, or both of them if he only takes 2. So I like the under. All right, so these are my 5 picks. Just a quick recap. We got THT under 1.5 3-pointers made. Cam Johnson over on 3.5 rebounds. Lillard under on 36.5 points. He needs 37 or more. It's crazy. Hayward here, I think a little disrespect. We can get him over 16.5 points. And then Oubre, I think kind of just an overreaction to one good game without LaMelo Ball. And I think 23 is just really high. So those are going to be my 5 picks. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, subscribe to the channel for more of these Prize Picks videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.